Nirvana. What is Nirvana? Nirvana literally means blowing out or becoming extinguished. Metaphorically, it means extinguishing the fires of desires in us and putting an end to suffering. In Buddhism, Nirvana was introduced by Buddha in one of the Four Noble Truths. It is commonly referred to as the end of suffering, and attaining Nirvana is the ultimate aim for Buddhists. The key to Nirvana is understanding the Four Noble Truths. But before we understand the Four Noble Truths, we need to understand what samsara is. Buddhists describe life as we know as samsara, which is the eternal cycle of existence. When we die, we are reborn into another life. This cycle keeps repeating, and in every life, suffering is present. The primary aim of Buddhism is to break free from samsara and to reach the higher state, also known as Nirvana. Now let us look at the Four Noble Truths. Number 1. In life, there is suffering. For example, when we get too attached to something, we get sad when one day we lose it. This is because nothing is permanent, and we suffer when we cling on to impermanent objects. Number 2. The cause of suffering is desire and attachment. Nothing exists on its own. Similarly, suffering stems from our attachment and desires to impermanent entities. Number 3. There is an end to suffering. This is achieved by attaining Nirvana. Since suffering is a result of our desires and attachment, the removal of these desires and attachment will end our suffering. Number 4. The path to Nirvana is the Eightfold Path of morality and meditation. This involves having the right views, right thoughts, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. This provides a framework that allows one to live a balanced life while still leading him towards Nirvana, rather than spiraling towards the perpetuation of suffering. Understanding the Four Noble Truths gives us a clearer picture of what our present state is, that we are all suffering in samsara, and the only way to attain Nirvana and end our suffering is to extinguish the fires of desire. As desires simply cannot be tossed away by force or will, the Eightfold Path of morality and meditation has to be practiced. Those successful in following the Noble Eightfold Path will attain Nirvana while still being alive. After one has attained Nirvana, he is liberated from karmic rebirth and lives out the remaining of his life. Upon death of his physical body, he will undergo parinirvana and escape from the cycle of samsara. Nirvana is said to be a state of bliss, but ultimately it is an indescribable state as it transcends human conception. The Buddha told his monks that Nirvana cannot be imagined, and there is no point speculating what Nirvana is like. One can only experience Nirvana after he attains enlightenment.